Back from the dead.
Hey, what is up guys, my name is Moondog, and this is the full guide on how to do the Moon Easter egg on Moon Remastered. Now, I just want to let you guys know that the items that you are going to need in this Easter egg are the wave gun, the GERSH device, and the QED grenades. I will be showing you guys pictures of what they look like in the box. This Easter egg is based on box, like a lot of these Easter eggs in Zombies Chronicles are. You really need immolation liquidation if you really want to get these out of the box as soon as possible, because these things are really going to screw you over if the box is really going to screw you over if you don't get these right away. So I'm going to be showing you guys pictures on how to get each item, or what these items look like in the box. Now, like I said before, you are going to need items. This is what the wave gun looks like in the box, so that's one item you need. The next item is going to be the QED grenades, and that's what they look like. And then the last item you are going to need are the GERSH devices. So these are the items you need for this Easter egg, and now we can go. Now, the first step of doing the Moon Easter egg, you are going to need to turn on the power, and the power is located near the MPD, or the big pyramid. So once you turn on the power, now we can actually get to the real step, which is Samantha Says. Now, the next step of the Moon Easter egg is to play Samantha Says, which is exactly like Simon Says on Horizon Track, only you're going to be doing it with colors. Now, it's always going to be red, green, blue, yellow from left to right on these control panels. And it's always, but the order you're gonna get, so it can either be green, blue, yellow, red, and then yeah, if you do mess up, don't worry, it'll be the exact same pattern that you failed on every single time. So don't you worry about that. Then once you complete that, we can go on to the next step. Now, the next step of the Moon Easter egg is you're going to need to hack the button and the 4 terminals. Now, the button you're going to need to hack is going to be right here. Once you hack the button, you're going to want to run around on in the laboratory area of the map, which is 3 different floors, and on these 3 different floors you're going to be seeing terminals that have a green light like this above them. There are only a total of 4 terminals that you need to hack. I'm going to be going around the entire 3 floors of the laboratory to show you guys where each terminal is, so you guys know which ones you need to hack if they're lit up green like these ones. But I'm going to be showing you guys what it looks like in game of you hacking. You also are going to need 500 points to hack the button before you can actually start hacking the terminals. You are going to need 500 points to hack the button, so yeah, just want to let you guys know about that. But yeah, there you go. Those are the 3 out of the 4 terminals I've hacked, and then I'm just trying to find the 4th one. I find the 4th one, and then once I find it, I hack it. And now I'm going to be showing you guys where each terminal is located on these 3 floors of the laboratory. Now I'm going to be going around the 3 different floors of the laboratory area of the map, showing you where each terminal is. That is where one is located. This is the top floor of the laboratory area of the map. That is where another one is located. Another one is located right there as well. So there's a total of 3 terminals on the 3rd floor of the laboratory. Another one is going to be located right there on the 2nd floor. Another one is located right there, also on the 2nd floor. And that is a total of 2 on the 2nd floor. Another one's going to be located right there. This is the 1st floor. Another one is going to be right there. And another one is going to be right there. Also, if I were you, I would have some friends be on each floor so that they can help you out finding the ones that need to be hacked, which have the green light. So let's go to the next step. Now on to the next step of this Easter egg. You are going to want to hack these 4 buttons. Now if you have 4 players, then each player can get 1 button, and then you count up from 3, and then 3, 2, 1, press the button at the exact same time. If you have 2 players, 1 player gets 2 buttons, the other player gets 2 buttons. If you're on solo, then you just get all buttons. You have to be like button, 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 button. Don't worry, I just highly recommend that you just do this Easter egg with 4 players, because it's a lot more fun and it's a lot more easier with 4 players. So yeah, you're going to want to press the buttons. You know you did it correctly when they're all lit up like that. And now we can go on to the next step of this Easter egg. Now this next step is pretty tricky, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get that big saw to breach into Tunnel 6. This is what Tunnel 6 looks like. You're going to want it to breach into Tunnel 6. Now, it might not right away in your game, but if it does, then you are very lucky, because this step is very, very annoying. It could be until like round 30 till this tunnel gets breached. So you're going to want this tunnel to get breached as soon as possible, and yeah. Now, whenever Tunnel 6 in your game gets breached into, you're going to want to take the hacker, go into spawn, and you're going to want to look for a panel that looks like that. It will be blinking green, and that's the one that you're going to want to hack. And now, if Tunnel 6 does not get breached into right away in your game, then what you are going to want to do is you're going to want to take the hacker and hack it out, hack the saw out of that area that it is breaching through, because that's not the area you want. You want Tunnel 6 to be breached through as soon as possible, because I highly doubt you guys want to wait till round 30 for this tunnel to get breached through. So once Tunnel 6 gets breached into your game, again, grab the hacker, go over to the panel that's blinking green, hack it. This doesn't cost any points, by the way. Hack it, and then boom, the saw will come out, and now you can go into Tunnel 6 and do the next step. So let's go do that. Now the next step of this Easter egg is you're going to want to go to Tunnel 6, and this orb is going to be there, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to knife it all the way to the MPD or the pyramid on the map. Now I know it's like, oh, the door's right there, why don't you just knife it through that door? It's like, I know it'd be easier, but you know, this step is pretty fun, and it's also really cool to just see this ball bounce around the map. Now again, you're going to want to follow this ball around the map, and like I said, you are going to need specific items, and the item that you're going to need for this step is you're going to need the wave gun, and this is really the only reason why you need the wave gun, but I still recommend that you keep the wave gun because it helps fill up the pyramid later in this Easter egg. So I highly recommend that even after the step you keep the wave gun. I highly recommend that you keep it. It's a really good gun. It's really helpful for this Easter egg. So yeah, again, you're going to want to follow this ball around, and this is where you're going to need the wave gun. Whoever in your game has the wave gun is going to pull it out, and instead of them being dual wield, you're going to put it into one full gun like he just did, my friend right there. And then he's going to shoot it off that satellite right there, which is on top of spawn. Once he shoots it, the orb is going to fall off. Then you're going to run over to the tunnel 11 door, and it's going to be right there. You're going to want to open the door and again keep following it around. If you do lose the orb or ball at any point during this, don't worry, it goes the exact same path every single time you do this Easter egg. See, like right here, me and my friend lost it because I didn't know where it went. And then I eventually found it. Again, the ball or orb takes the exact same path every single time you do this Easter egg, so even if you lose it, I'm pretty sure you know where it goes, especially if you watch this guide. So you want to keep following around, and then it's going to get into a spot that's really, you can't really see the ball, but again, if you watch this guide and you really know this Easter egg, then you'll know where it is, and you can just shoot it out of there. Because it is going to get in spots where you cannot knife it, but you are going to have to shoot it. And then eventually, it'll make its way to the MPD or the pyramid. And then once it makes its way to the MPD, a little canister is going to come out of the ground, and that is where you're going to have to start filling it up with souls. I don't know how many souls, but again, you're just going to fill it up with souls, which is the next step, so let's get to that. Now once the sphere or orb that you knife throughout the map gets into the MPD or the pyramid, a canister is going to pop up, and you're going to need to fill it up with souls. Now I'm not exactly sure on how many souls you need to, you know, fill it up with and how many zombies you need to kill, but just fill it up until it doesn't collect any more souls. Now, just want to let you guys know, you are going to need to kill the zombies very close to this canister. It is kind of tricky. It's very picky with where you need to kill the zombies to fill it up. But once it is filled up, then what you're going to want to do when it is fully filled is leave one zombie so you can do the so you can see the reveal of Samantha. And then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go over to that switch up, and then reveal Samantha. And then you're going to get 90-second death machines, which you can put away if you don't want them. And that's half of the Easter egg completed. You will get a trophy, and now we are on to actually completing the rest of this Easter egg, so let's go do that. Now once you reveal Samantha, you're going to want to teleport back to Area 51, have someone throw grenades over to where my friend is throwing them, and then whoever in your game has GERSH devices, that person is going to want to throw the GERSH device over there, and it's going to suck in these little like platform panel things. Then it's going to teleport to the teleporter, and now you're going to want to hop on the teleporter and teleport back to the moon map and start the next step. Now after that step, you're going to want to take your QED grenades, whoever has them in your game, have him throw them right next to Quick Revive, and then they're going to be teleported right over here to this panel. Then whoever has the little pipe is going to place it right there, and then Rick Toffin, who's a Rick Toffin in your game, will have the golden rod. He will place it right there. And now I'm going to talk to you guys about the pipe that's going to be hard to find. Now this pipe I was talking about is really not easy to find, and the reason why I'm not going to be including all the spawn locations in this video is because I'm just going to put them down in the description below. If you guys really need help, then I highly recommend you guys watch somebody else's tutorial, because it really is not easy to find. This part has a lot of different locations, and right there is what it looks like. My friend Peyton picks it up. And so yeah, look in the description for the locations. Now once you find the rod that's somewhere on the 3 levels of the laboratory or somewhere near Mule Kick, you're going to want to come down here again where the panels were. Place whoever grabbed the pipe right below where right between this red screened terminal panel and where the other panels are. You're going to want to place that there. Then whoever Richtofen is in your game, he's going to want to place the golden rod between those 2 panels that you teleported with the QED grenades. Now in this part, you're just going to want your friends or a friend to train the zombies so that you can continuously press square on this terminal. You're going to keep pressing square on this terminal until the golden rod is all charged up, and you're going to see what the golden rod looks like when it's all charged up. So yeah, this step is really easy, but you are going to need to do this step. And Richtofen is the only person that can go up to this terminal and continuously press square. So whoever Richtofen is in your game, he has to place the golden rod between those panels right there, and he's going to have to continuously press square on his controller to charge up this golden rod. Again, you'll know when it's done when the screen goes green and the golden rod is charged up like that. Now once you are done charging up the golden rod by continuously pressing square on that control panel up in spawn, you're going to want to come down here, and now 4 canisters are going to be on each corner of the MPD or the pyramid, and what you're going to want to do is again fill each one up with zombie souls. I think in total you are going to need 100 zombie souls to fill up all these canisters, so I highly recommend that two friends are on each side of this pyramid so you can fill them up at the same time. But yeah, you'll know that the canister is full when it won't collect any more souls. And yeah, and whoever Richtofen is in your game, once you complete this, if he does not already have a perkaholic, he will be getting all perks after this step, after you're done filling up all these and after you switch souls with Samantha. I also just want to put in that this step is pretty hard if you do not have pack-a-punch guns, because again, pack-a-punch guns are highly recommended for this step and basically for this entire Easter egg, because it just makes it easier for you and your friends to actually do this. Again, once the canister is filled up, then you're going to want to fill up the other ones, and if your side is already filled up, then also I highly recommend that you just go and help your friends out to fill up the other canisters so that you can get this step done with. This step really doesn't take that long, but you know, if you don't really have pack-a-punch guns, and if your friends constantly just keep going down, then yeah, this step is gonna be a doozy step. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys just watch the gameplay, and yeah, enjoy. And then once you are done filling up these canisters, all you have to do is go up to the front of the MPD or the pyramid, and then you're going to want to place the golden rod, and then you and Samantha are going to switch souls, and whoever Richtofen in your game will get a free perkaholic. I already had one, but now we can go on to the next step. Now once you have switched souls with Samantha at the pyramid after that step, you're going to want to come over here and do Samantha says again. Samantha says 2, only it's going to be a lot harder because there are 3 different phases, but don't worry. It's still red, green, blue, yellow across all screens from left to right. Now I highly recommend that you get a friend to train a zombie away from you so you can actually do this without getting hit or distracted by a zombie, because this is really hard. You do need your full concentration on this step because it's really hard. Each phase gets harder and harder, so yeah, but I highly recommend a little thing that I have for you guys is whatever order you get, seems how it's always red, green, blue, yellow across all these screens. The little thing I have for you guys is to get out a piece of paper, and let's say you get red, green, blue, blue. So then you'll just do R, G, and then B on that piece of paper that you have in front of you. And then it's like, okay, now I know it's red, green, blue, blue. Then you'll just go up to the red, press red, and then go green, and press green, and then go up to blue, and then press blue twice, and then it'll be like, okay, there you go. Then it'll go red, green, blue, blue, and then it'll add more colors to that. Then you'll keep, and then let's say it's red, green, blue, blue, yellow, green, and then you'll go red, green, blue, blue, yellow, green. Again, just keep writing the letters, the first letter of each color onto the paper of the order that you get, and then again, once you And then once you get through each phase, you'll know that you completed each phase when all the screens are just repeatedly blinking green, and then you go into the next phase, do that, and then you go into the next phase, do that, and then you'll be done with all these phases. This sounds really hard, it might sound complicated. If you're still confused, then I highly recommend that you guys check out MrRoflWaffles video, which will be in the link in the description below, and he explains it a lot better than I do probably. So if you're still confused on this step, just click on that link in the description and it will take you to his guide, and you can just watch him do this step and explain how it works, because it's going to be probably a lot better than mine. So yeah, I'll let you guys watch the rest of this gameplay, and then we're going to go into the last step. Now, whoever in your game has the GERSH device, after you complete Samantha Says 2, your friend with the GERSH device in your game is going to want to take the GERSH device, and he's going to want to throw it to where you see that ball right there, because Max is going to be like, hey, I need an artifact to complete what I want to do. Your friend's going to want to throw the GERSH device at that ball, and then the GERSH device is going to suck it up, and then Max is going to be like, okay, I have the artifact, and then you're going to be able to see the Earth blow up and black out your graphics, which is beautiful, so let's go watch that. After you suck up the orb, then you're gonna see the Earth blow up. So here you guys go, and really good quality. Enjoy. The calculation. Launch protocol initiated. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you guys go. You have completed the Moon Remastered Easter egg. Hopefully you guys did like this guide, and hopefully it was really easy for you guys to understand. Again, all the part locations for the pipe will be in the description below. Also, there will also be a link in the description to MrRoflWaffles' guide on this Easter egg, which he'll probably explain a lot more. He actually shows you some of the locations for the little pipe part that you guys are gonna need to get. So yeah, hopefully this guide was very easy for you guys to watch and understand, and hopefully you guys did enjoy the Earth blowing up. Sorry that it was kind of hard to listen to. It's just me and my friend, we were getting attacked while trying to watch the Earth getting blown up. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, leave a like, and also if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But yeah guys, thank you for watching my guide on how to do this Easter egg, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye everybody.